All right, here's my demonstration for the Impervious Hackathon. What I've come up with, I've come up with a Discord bot that's able to monitor a given node um, and basically forward specially crafted messages to different subscribers. So I'll be going through all the commands the bot can do, and then I'll be showing exactly how it works. Here in the top terminal, I have one impervious node. The middle terminal's another impervious node. This is going to be my sender in the top one, my recipient in the middle one, and then I just have my Discord bot waiting for events that are going to come in on the second node. So I'll be sending from first to second, and the bot is monitoring the second. So basically what I've done is given certain bolt commands, I can talk to a bot that I've written, and he's able to respond to me and give me a list of different messages that he's able to carry out. Of course, I can send a message to an arbitrary node, and I'll show later exactly how an arbitrary node can send messages directly to me as a DM in Discord. I have a registry that is going to keep track of users that the bot is aware of. And what that'll let me do is it'll let me tie public keys to Discord users. So it's kind of a data store that I can use as a DNS DNS-esque type service, so I'm not constantly having to like fumble a bunch of public keys when I'm sending messages. And it'll be smart enough once it's interacted with a user before, it's actually gonna give me their Discord name as opposed to their long public key. It's able to, I mentioned subscribe, so what I'll do is there might be times when users want to receive messages on the Lightning Network, but maybe they don't have an Impervious node, a Lightning node, a Bitcoin node, a dedicated computer sitting out there, and they just want to receive certain types of messages over Impervious, but have it forwarded out of band, in this case Discord, so that's going to be used there. Sign and verify obviously aren't going to be very helpful to most users because that's going to be using the node's crypto as opposed to the end users, but there are options. And VPN quote and VPN request are almost done. I think that's going to be helpful because you'll be able to request VPN quotes uh, from an arbitrary node through this Discord bot. So it means that you'll have the same benefit of doing the quote and request as if you had your own node. You'll get your information out of band. Um, on that note, though, obviously this bot it will have no sort of anonymity available. You're going to be trusting the bot. It'll see your keys as they traverse if you send that type of information. So this is more of a convenience platform as opposed to a secure platform. So what we'll do is we'll just demonstrate a couple of these. I've already demonstrated the help, and here's all the stuff that we can do. The first thing any user is going to want to do with the bot is to subscribe with their public key. And I'm just going to grab this from up here so I don't displease my demo, right? What I'm saying here is I'm giving it a bulk command saying subscribe, and that's going to be the public key of my second node. When I do that, it's going to give me some interesting information. All right, we can see my message sent here in the top terminal, received in the second. My bot got this information here and added my Discord username and associated with the public key that I told it to. What I got in response from the bot is a helpful message that says, hey, if you want to receive arbitrary updates via the messaging API, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to have people send a message to this node. In this case, this is my second node that you're using as a service, right? And the message needs to be formatted in this way. They need to know your Discord name, and then the delimiter is basically colon, bolt, colon, and the message they want to send. So that'll come in handy. What I have it done in Postman because, like I said, an arbitrary person can send this message to you to this node. This node's listening for messages that look like this. And before I do that, let me show you what the Bolt registry list looks like. You can always get a list of other participants that are talking to the bot. So I can actually send messages to this handy name here instead of their public key each time. So it's kind of a DNS-like service where you can, at least from the bot's perspective, you can send messages directly to these Discord names as opposed to keys. It's just a convenience feature once again. But anyway, back to this message up here. Here I'm an arbitrary person. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to send my Discord user here a particular message. And now obviously I have one Discord account, so I'm going to be sending it from my first node. It'll hit my second node. My WebSocket's going to listen to it, and it's going to forward. We're going to see this DM show up in here from the bot as if it came from an arbitrary user. So when I fire that off, we'll see 1, send it to 2, 2 captures it, and then in Discord I get an incoming message from the WebSocket. In this case, it's not familiar with this public key yet, and then there's my message. And it can also be used to send files, right? So I can have the bot download arbitrary files and send them to them on Discord as well. In this case, I just grabbed a quick picture that's sent directly from the bot. So you can relay files as well. Now, later on, if I wanted to interact with this user again, it's going to be smart enough to learn this public key. If you're doing Discord to Discord user, it's gonna learn this key, and it's actually gonna store it in the data store up here. And then of course, if I have one from a previous message up here, I can demonstrate that, hopefully if the demo likes it. I'm gonna use that same message API, and I'm gonna, instead of sending a public key, or instead of having to send it in the normal format, I could have sent the same message from that I sent from Postman. I could have sent it via Discord as well. Now, obviously, I'm going to send it. It's going to DM me right back as if I sent it because it's the same user. So I was able to send a message through the Discord bot as I did through Postman and get it back here. So the other services, the VPN quote, that's easy enough to implement. That's coming as well. But that pretty much sums it up for my demonstration here.